The Grand Canyon is consistently one of the most visited national parks in the country, but seeing it during the off-season offers a completely different perspective. If you're flying into Phoenix Sky Harbor, it's a straightforward drive, usually about 3.5 to 4 hours north, to reach the South Rim. Once you're here, the Rim Trail is the primary way most people experience the park. It's arguably the most accessible path in the park, and from end to end, the trail stretches about 13 miles. But don't let that number intimidate you. While the elevation sits around 7,000 feet, the trail itself is mostly flat with very little elevation gain. And the best part is the flexibility. You can walk as much or as little as you want. One thing people often forget is that the South Rim is in high altitude territory. In the winter, that means snow and ice can be common. You can see here that the path gets a fair amount of snow coverage, so you'll want to tread carefully, especially in shaded areas where ice lingers. That said, the Park Service generally does a great job of clearing the paved sections, making it one of the few places in the park where you can still get a good walk without needing hiking shoes or spikes. The layout of the trail is very predictable, which makes navigation easy. On one side, you have the canyon itself. On the other side, within, say, 30 to 40 feet of the canyon, there are many buildings, so you never feel like you're in a remote area. You'll pass right by historic spots like the El Tovar Hotel, the Bright Angel Lodge, and various visitor centers and gift shops. Having bathrooms and water stations every mile or two takes a lot of the stress out of the wilderness experience, especially when it's cold out and you need a place to warm up. What makes the trail stand out is its infrastructure. For the vast majority of the route, you're walking on a well-maintained, paved asphalt surface. This makes it an excellent choice for anyone with mobility concerns, or families with strollers. While the hikers might head down into the canyon, the Rim Trail is really for everyone. It allows you to focus on the views rather than where you're placing your feet, and it's wide enough so that it doesn't feel crowded, even near the lodges. And in the winter, you'll often find long stretches where you'll have the path entirely to yourself. As you walk, you'll notice a specific section called the Trail of Time. It's a bit of an outdoor museum. There are preserved rock samples placed right along the edge of the path, each marked with a date showing just how old they are. It's a great way to add a bit of educational context to the walk. It's one thing to look at a rock wall, and it's another to actually touch a piece of stone and realize it's hundreds of millions of years old. The park has also invested heavily in signage across the route. You'll find frequent maps and legends that explain exactly what you're looking at across the horizon. These signs break down the complex geology of the canyon, explaining the different layers and the timeline of how the Colorado River carved it all out. It's helpful for identifying distant landmarks or the various plateaus that change color as the sun moves. Even in the winter, the local wildlife is fairly active. It's very common to see mule deer grazing just a few feet from the pavement. They're quite used to humans, but it's always important to give them their space. Seeing them move around the snow against the backdrop of the canyon is a nice reminder that, despite the gift shops and paved roads nearby, this is still very much a wild ecosystem. The real draw of the Rim Trail is the constant and uninterrupted view. Unlike other hikes where you might walk for miles to reach a single lookout, here the canyon stays parallel to you the entire time. There are frequent points that jut out into the canyon, like Mather Point or Yavapai Point, that offer 180-degree vistas for great picture opportunities. If you're looking for a low-stress way to see the Grand Canyon during the quietest time of the year, then winter is definitely the way to do it. If you enjoyed this video, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel, Lost in a Good Place. Thanks for watching.